The next abstract thinking tool is modeling. So you like something, you think it's interesting or useful, you study it, you find the essence, and then you treat this as a separate entity. You abstract it out, and you develop this, you become an expert in this, and you know how to use it in various situations in your life. So let's say that you go to a bar or a club and you see that a guy is walking to a woman, and the woman stops him that, hey, you are an ugly man. And the guy just can say something like this, that, yes, I am the ugliest man in the whole universe and even in the solar system. Now, and let's say you like this comeback. So you start to think that, well, it's very funny, it's very cocky, I like it. So what is the essence? And then you find out that it's exaggeration. So instead of feeling very bad, like most men would do in this situation, or just walk away or say something rude back, you can use this as a funny way, and then you realize that, oh, exaggeration. So, and then you start to think that what other elements are there in exaggeration, and then you actually realize that in humor, one type of humor is exaggeration. So you can use this, and you can have this as a style. There are many mosquitoes here, and you use this. Or you observe artists like Picasso. Picasso had different periods, like the blue period, or this cubist movement, that everything is in very straight lines. And you can extract this, and then it doesn't mean that you copy it. It means that you think about that, that can be a style, and maybe you create, let's say, movies, and you can have your own style. For example, okay, very similar that you use, let's say, black and white movies in the time of color movies, but you can have a much more creative idea that, okay, what about if my style, when I create a movie, that the camera never shows the head of the people, okay? And you experiment with this, and maybe the audience will like it, and the people like it, and that can be your style, the unique feature that distinguishes you from others. And it, of course, marketing is also about this, that finding your uniqueness. And one method of this, that it's not about creating from nothing, that is of course one method, but the other is that you observe other people and then you learn from them. And actually the whole self-help industry is about this, that studying successful people, let's say people who become rich or have great relationships or can communicate very well or very healthy, and study, and we abstract this. So it's called modeling. And one specialized field is NLP. So while, I don't know, there are 40 or 50 different fields in self-help focusing on many different aspects, the big ones is like health, wealth, and relationship, but there are many others. Spirituality, or energy healing, or dating, like a very specific field of the relationship management. But one is NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming, that gives you the tools to abstract, to extract things from people. Now, for example, that there is actually this kind of job. Some people have this job, that modeler. So let's say that there is a very successful person in his or her field. Let's say a Olympic champion in any sports, or a very successful business person. So, and then a modeler goes there, observes the person, talks to the person, talks to other people, and try to find out that why is this person the number one? What are the combination? What are the main elements of this success? So it's extracting. So this is a kind of abstract thinking tool, because you abstract real life success and understand the essence, and you treat this as a separate field. And actually you can also abstract this process of how to extract the information and how to model people. So this is about meta abstract thinking, because you are thinking in an abstract way how to think abstractly in a specific situation. Okay. So neuro linguistic programming is about how we perceive the world, and let's say how successful people in that field see differently the world, what are their belief systems, what are their values, their motivators, their mindsets, what skills they acquire to be the number one. So this is perception, understand the decision-making process, that you can also focus on this one. So you can choose any field and you abstract the essential information in that one and treat this as a separate. You become an expert. Let's say you specialize about decision-making progress in hiring people in a company. So how that some people, they hire the best people they can hire. So how do they do this? And it's not just how to attract the people, but how to select which one is good and which one is not. So people, the interviewers or decision makers, they think differently. So what is the essence of the success? Okay.